Oh, buddy. What's your deal?
Quick burst of white noise, and it says, back to you. Stop, please.
Well, you're the first person to actually give me some, like, whole words here. Come on, give me some more. What's going on?
Uh,
Who's dealing with my ship? Is this guy gonna actually repair it? As I, like, pointed judgmentally down the hallway.
by the way, across its chest is the three letters NAR in that dotted abbreviation, N dot A dot R dot.
Mhm. Okay. But does it respond to that, further
It
question?
responds with a burst of static. Um,
Do you...
Look, man, I'm just listening for my name. I don't understand all the words. Name. No, it's. Let's see. Where does it go from here? It gestures, uh, like sweeps a hand out behind it and says, "Follow, please."
Hmm. Okay. So it's gonna go lead me somewhere. I like that.
Right. It's going to lead you towards another synth that has a slow, has a. I mean slow. I meant low. Has a low build.
Mhm.
Like it appears to be a box with two legs. But as you approach it, parts of the box slide away until it resembles something akin to a mix between a chair and a bed. Like it has the bottom half of like a recliner, but the back end extends out to resemble a bed. I'm sorry, it's in my head. I can see it perfectly, but my words aren't coming out also great. You might be thinking, well, isn't that just a recliner? And I'm like, no, didn't look like it.
It's a
Well,
it's a robot chair.
so it's supported by four legs,
Right.
but it also it's supported by four legs, but possibly backwards, so it looks sort of like a centaur. And then it has a rising column that comes up from it. And what's in the rising column? Is that sensory organs
It
or
doesn't
sensory?
doesn't have a rising column.
Oh,
Like I
it's
said,
just
it's
a
four legs in a box, but the box then, as he's watching, extends out, or it sinks in rather to fall backwards to look like a bed, but it has the bottom or the rather the front half looks more like the chair hand of a recliner.
okay. So it looks a lot like one of those like dog robots they're building these days to
Yeah,
test the
if you were
four-legged
to
stuff.
imagine that that was then also a mix of a recliner and a hospital bed.
Yeah, pretty weird.
And again, it didn't start that way; it extended out as he was watching.
Pretty weird.
And the NAR synth gestures to it while facing you.
This guy got answers?
Another burst of static, and it responds with "Sit, please."
Jules gonna kind of like shrug and go, if it gets me somewhere, come on, man. I'll go ahead and take a seat. See what happens.
All right.
Better than standing around.
What's about to happen here is that it is going to try to restrain you. So I'm telling you this so that you can either decide to try to resist or to try to not resist.
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to resist and go, hey, this wasn't part of the deal.
And by restrain you, I mean you're going to sit down and like restraints are going to come out of the synth that you're sitting in to restrain you. Not that the NAR synth is going to try and do anything.
Right, yeah. So this is mostly me trying to like get my hands out of it before like it pins me down or anything.
Right. So give me a roll of. How do you decide you want to try to resist? What's your narrative?
Let's see. Is it already restraining me, or am I trying to avoid being restrained?
Like the restraints are coming out of it. It is about to. Like imagine the scenario. you see these like rounded black sheets of metal coming out of its sides, like they're about to enwrap around you. They're coming up.
Okay.
You recognize what's about to happen because maybe the keepers have used similar technology against you before
Yeah, like
in
I just like
restraining
go
you.
full on trauma mode and just like roll straight out of the chair. So maybe speed evasion in this case.
Sure, give me a roll.
All right, so we got 2d6. Uh, damn. All right.
Man, instinct is strong in this one. Although I have a D8.
Well, while you're busy with him, I'll be right back.
All right,
You do.
all right. So you try your best. You flip the fuck out. I'm imagining. Like instinct takes over. I don't know what you're screaming inside your helmet, but of course no one's gonna hear that because vacuum.
Oh yeah.
And these restraints come down over your arms, legs, chest. Like it literally buries you to the point where you only see is your legs sticking out. Can't move them, of course, because it's wrapped around your thighs and your shins. You can see your
Mhm.
hands, and you can see you from the neck up, but otherwise you seem to be part of this synth, as far as you can tell. You're in it.
So
Whereas
win it.
before I was describing it looking like a recliner mixed with a bed, now it looks just like a single bed that you're part of. The recliner part where you would have been sitting down in, you're just in it now.
All right.
You about to say something, Raph?
I said you're in it to win it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now that it has me, what is it doing?
It forces you completely into a reclined position. As I said, now it's now mostly the bed part, and you're like strapped in completely.
You monster.
And it,
Yeah, and I'm just like yelling back at like the NAR robots, like, what is this? Ah.
the NAR robot synth. Sorry, we keep throwing the word robot back and forth. The NAR synth turns and faces you, and its hand slowly begins to spin, and then it folds back until the hand is completely like. Sorry, I was doing the motion while I was describing it. I'm like, oh, disgusting. No, the wrist folds backwards to the back of the hand, becomes part of the forearm, and
Mhm.
a number of tools begin to emerge from the wrist cavity on both sets of arms, and they look like a number of scalpels and small like miniature buzz saws and things of that nature, and it's standing over you, and I think you can imagine the horror involved in that.
Oh yeah, and so it's at this point where Jewel will go ahead and go full on lead motif mode and summon up Firestorm with a scream, because he is going to be actively defending himself now.
Okay, so I
With his
imagine the
weapon.
scene there is that you're trapped in this bed. You see this thing with medical tools and maybe even high power repair tools up coming down upon you, and the light emerges from behind them as your molten lava dog leitmotif.
Yeah, literally folds in from like a different space.
Yeah, some sort of extra space leaping through, and we're gonna leave you there for a moment as that happens.
All right, dramatic.
And I think Arkloid just said he was away, right?
He said he'd step out for a bit, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure he didn't come back in that moment. All right. Portia,
Hello.
you were taking some time to rest.
Yeah, I was going to chill for a little bit, give them some time to get used to whatever it was they were doing, and then go investigate after a little bit.
Okay. So, assuming that they didn't get in contact your plan was to just go back and investigate?
Yeah, but I mean, if they want to call me, the radio's on.
No, I understand. You're a teenage girl by the phone waiting for that boy to call you. Just assume that it didn't happen, though.
Okay. After like a suitable amount of time, like I guess in a couple hours, like I said, I'm a spider. We sit there motionless for a while. I will go down to investigate.
Well, you said you went back to the other place first, and then you come back,
Yeah,
and
then I come
and
back
then
to
you
the.
come back and you sit there on the tree for a while, just staring at the hole.
Well, I'm gonna see what happened. Like, did they bug out? Are they still here? Is there any radio chatter? Did a fire team come by to? Did the Turvis guys send reinforcements? Did anything change, or is it the same thing I saw before?
After a couple of hours, nothing apparently has changed. They didn't fill in the hole in a couple of hours, and you can still see where the trucks landed and zoomed off. There's like still tracks in the ground. Well, actually, no, there wouldn't be, would there? This place is too humid, too constantly rainy for
The
tire
the the, the
tracks.
tracks the tracks would be filled with mud. Yeah, the muddy tracks would be filled with water by now. It'd be
Yeah,
raining.
there wouldn't be enough left there. But the hole still exists. It hasn't flooded in yet.
Yeah, I mean, like because I know the tracks are there, I can see them. So that'd probably be it. All right. Well, I will go investigate. Now that the hole has kind of died down, I'm gonna go investigate the hole.
All right. Give me. It's been a while, so give me a roll of mind and observation.
And I have a survey suit.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I am Madam Cautious.
Okay. Well, do you have any questions about the hole? Anything specifically you would be looking out for?
Well, okay. First of all, is it full of sentry robots that will gun me down as soon as I enter?
No.
Okay, that was my first question. Okay. Um. Once again, it looks like it was caused by a big explosion. So no, I'll just go ahead and I just want to go inside and see if anyone's still here. Hello.
Do you actually call down there?
Yeah, I said I was
Okay.
coming in peace. Hello, spider coming in peace.
Uh, you don't see any visible. With 3 successes, you don't see any visible reaction to you calling down the hole. Nothing seems to move. There's no, you know, bees don't come at you.
Always a good day. Well,
Uh,
actually, wait a minute. I'm a spider. Boo! Delicious bees.
I don't know. There is that bee that lays its eggs in the backs of spiders.
Yes, but
Red
they're
Log.
really delicious if you can get to them first. So really, it's the circle of life.
Yeah. Uh, a ways down the you look into the hole, right, and it seems to have been blasted out of an existing tunnel.
Right.
And looking down said tunnel, you can see that there appears to be oh shit, what do you call it? What do you call glow in the dark natural occurring stuff? It has a word.
Bioluminescence.
Bioluminescent. There seems to be bioluminescent mold growing down the tunnel that allows you to see further down the path and know that it seems to curve off in a certain direction. But it doesn't appear to be anybody in the tunnel.
All right, I will investigate around, looking for like clues, loot, that sort of thing.
You know, as you do. Always looking for
Hey,
loot. Doesn't matter what game you're in.
I mean, there's no one here. I went to come by and say hi. Did they put up any graffiti that says, Turvis Corporation, go home or whatever?
No, there is no graffiti.
Those guys had weird plants on their backs. Did they put the bioluminescent fungus here?
I mean, even with 3 successes, I mean, it looks like it's just naturally occurring. I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't preclude them putting it there. It just looks like
Yeah.
it grows itself.
Well, because my first question was, hey, did they put any graffiti here like Turvis go home? And I'm thinking, wait a minute, they grow their own plants. Maybe this is the graffiti.
I mean, if that would be hard to tell just based on observation.
Right.
That would
Okay.
require some sort of foreknowledge of the habits of creatures like this.
Right. And of course, they're aliens, so it kind of defeats the point of sending a message, but no one knows what it is. But then again, they're aliens, so
Who can discern the alien mind?
that is the wacky way how it works sometimes. So yeah, I'll just look around. It just looks like the place is devastated, and they didn't leave any information or anything behind.
Well, like I said, it's a tunnel that curves off into the unseeable because of the way curves work. But you don't
Oh,
see anything. Yeah, no, it's not like a cave. It's not like a dead end. The trucks didn't come from nowhere. It
I
just looks like a tunnel got blasted out from the inside, and the trucks
yeah.
ramped their way up out of it.
I didn't realize they had a huge underground network. I will explore this more, looking for things like a terminal or anything else that might, have some lore.
All right. Uh, Walking down the tunnel, uh, it seems to curve off. Like I said before, just the way. By the way, the tunnel is pretty wide, large enough that maybe you could stack like 2 trucks on top of one another. It also seems to have a surrounding network of like roots and everything that keeps the dirt relatively packed in. Like I don't know how much
It,
weeding you've ever done, but that shit keeps itself packed in pretty tight when you try to rip it out.
right, but it's a reinforced tunnel.
Right. But instead of
Okay.
rock and stone, it seems to be more of root networks and such.
Sensible. Trees are supposed to keep the dirt in.
Right, and also, as you've seen, this place is constantly flooding, and roots are the best way to keep soil from being washed out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you continue on, and it seems like the tunnel network seems to branch out in many different directions. Uh, if you were to conceive of such, you might think this place was laid out in such a way as to create a maze to make it difficult for people to pass through.
That's interesting. So they're having enough resistance that they're deliberately making an underground network. Because I saw traffic above ground earlier. I had no idea they were doing all this stuff underground.
The traffic you saw above ground, as a reminder, was the Turvis people.
Right. So this might actually be the natives live underground, which would explain why I've never seen them.
Because you've seen the Turvis people running around in white trucks.
Yeah.
Also, those guys that were flying around before with the loudspeakers.
Okay. Well, this might actually lead me to where these guys are. So I'm going to go ahead and tool around a bit more. Do, 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 do.
With 3 successes that you've already had, you come across a cross section of where it looks like the root network goes deeper, some of it goes higher up, and like 3 or 4 branches are on the same path that you're on. But when you go to take a step forward, you realize that there is a pit trap in front of you.
Okay. I'll go over the ceiling.
Right. And
Yeah.
noticing that first pit trap, you begin to notice that there are various traps like laid out throughout the place. You are with 3 successes, you can spot them all like immediately as you're coming upon them. But this whole tunnel network seems to be trapped left, right, and center. Like
Right.
if you weren't from down here, you got very lucky that there was probably no chance that you ever would have seen them coming.
Yeah, because there's not only like punji traps, but also, so it also looks like the tunnels are dug in such a way that they're curving, so there's no long arcs of fire. And then every now and then you want to dip down and then up because that's not only good for drainage, that's also a grenade trap. So people try to like throw grenades when they'll be if you do and down up bend, they'll get caught in the pit and they won't be able to bounce into the next area. So in other words, this looks like a defensive fortification. So the Turvis natives are what the hell they're doing. Wow. Um, okay. All the more reason to creep along stealthily. Everyone loves stealth segments, right?
Oh yeah, stealth.
I mean, that was the worst part of America's Army, the video game.
Oh my god, that takes me back.
I mean, did you ever complete the basic training in that game?
Nope.
To get to
And
the
it's
more
still
advanced,
going.
well, to get to the more advanced missions, you had to complete the training, and one of them was literally get from one end of a field to the other, and all it is people in high towers with spotlights looking for you.
Yeah.
So the only way to complete it is literally crouch stealth the entire way, and it took like an hour and a half to 2 hours. No action, just crouch stealthing your way through spotlights. So
I
yeah,
believe it.
everybody loves stealth, right?
I do, but I'm weird.
Jesus. Yeah. Along the path, you spot one of those figures I described before. But they're like pushed up against the wall, in that obviously, hey, we're trying to hide method. The same method you saw before, and it looks like they're watching you. Like, these guys have long reptilian snouts, but they're
Mhm.
built very short, squat, in a hunchback sort of way. They got very tiny, uh, think like T-Rex sort of arms,
Right,
but
but long
also
bitey
covered in,
snouts.
yeah, and also covered in that plant material that makes them kind of blend in with the walls. And it obviously looks to you like it's trying to hide, but you could see it.
I'm gonna pretend that I don't see him, but I'm gonna go ahead and make waves like, "Hello, I come in peace. I also hate the Turvis Corporation."
So you're trying to pretend you don't see him, but at the same time talking at the air for no reason?
Yeah, that would be usually I would say that'd be two skills. That'd be deceit and presence.
Sure. Uh, yeah.
Excellent. Two skills I have. And is it mind or well, it doesn't matter if it's mind or will, they're the same for me.
Brilliance.
Hold on. I didn't learn I'm not an upper caste Malmagnati without learning a few things or two. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap the Malmagnati secrets. There we go.
Okay, so one success. Did you have a favorite use for either? What's your D8?
The D well, I actually have skill in presence, so that's all I need to be able to buy it. The D8 is my legacy. I'm a high caste the this okay, brace yourselves. The spider people are scary. Um but my favorite use of deceit is crime, which this isn't, and my favorite use of presence. But I'm just going to roll one success. If the guy's got enough that's enough to deceive a common person that I didn't see them. And that might be something he's inclined to believe. Plus, I'm also trying to be obvious. I mean, one success of, hey, I don't see anyone here. I come in peace. Which might actually be bolstered because it's true. I'm just trying to make the guy feel good about himself.
Okay. Alright. The response is again like before, the voice echoes off the walls. It doesn't seem to move or anything. And it's obviously looking at you, but it's hard to tell, because I guess the difficulty you would have then is that you're trying specifically not to look at it, so you don't give the impression that you know where it is. But it says, "You invade our tunnels. You invade our world. Why?"
Well, because I want to help. I mean, you didn't actually leave like a post office box where I could contact you.
If we wanted to talk, we would come to you.
Oh,
You've invaded our home.
yeah, but you don't know where I am. Or do you? My God, you know where I live.
There doesn't seem to be any response to that.
Well, uh, I have nothing but respect for you and your ways. I apologize for the trespass. I'll show myself out. And I'll leave.
Sorry, just giving one last consideration to whether they would actually let you leave or not. Yeah, they would. They're not that. Okay. You crawl your way back out the tunnel the way you came. I assume, actually. Give me one more roll of mind and observation. It is possible to get lost.
Yeah.
Get lost. You rolled so extremely well coming in that you spotted everything along the way. But this place is designed in such a way that only a native...
I have one success, so I might get turned around a lot, but I could still find my way out.
Right.
I didn't mark my path on the way in here, so.
Alright. That's fine. You're going to be down there for quite a while, but you will find your way back out. Assuming that nothing happens. But it looks like Arclord is back. Is that true?
Yes.
Alright. Let's go back to Yavanta real quick.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's fine. We all know. We're all human beings, assumedly. What was the last thing Yavanta was up to?
Well, she was with the crew that was assembled by Noxu, and they were trying to break into a dome on Mepha, I believe it was, and she couldn't do it with craft or sabotage or anything because there was no panel. I believe she tried to use her hypergolic pistol to melt the door, and that's when the people inside took offense, and they've come out to fight us.
Yes, last thing you remember is the door was opened. A number of figures were standing in the doorway, and they were aiming weapons at you. So, let's get over here. Also, you were intentionally pushed in front, because fuck you, that's why. And I will need you to roll initiative.
Okay, give me one moment. I've got a macro here. I thought I had a macro. Let me look up my scores. Initiative is the 68. It looks like. Well, it's mind and speed.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure I had my numbers right.
Pretty sure it doesn't change to something else until a different game, right?
I'll take that one success at least.
Yeah, just have a... What are you going to have ready?
The hypergolic pistol, and can I also ready a riot shield at the same time, or is it only one?
Yeah, no problem. Just go for it.
All right.
I'm going to ask a quick question here.
Yes.
Not to you, to Griffin and Rafferty. You both still around?
Alright. Yep.
Hello.
This is going to be a somewhat involved combat. Do you guys want to control some of the crew?
Sure.
I might make suggestions. I don't trust me. I know
Well,
where I've been.
I mean, it's fair. At the same time, I don't want you guys just to be sitting here for what might turn into a long, drawn-out thing.
I appreciate that. I'll think about it.
Because they are
I-
NPCs and you are players. You should be doing stuff.
Right. But I also came into this game knowing it was going to be that kind of experience. So I'll think about it.
Alright, well, you're down, Griff, right?
Yeah, I'll do something.
I will give you control over...
Is this going to be a big fight or something?
Oh yeah, no, he's assaulting a place. He's assaulting a place that has a defense.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. This could be long and drawn out, and I don't want you guys to have to just be sitting there waiting and wondering if you're going to do something.
Okay. Sure, give me a guy.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys to choose from.
Give me one at random.
Yeah, give me mine at random too.
Okay, well, if you want one at random, sure. I have them in list format, so I can just literally roll a number.
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay, you have Rennie, the scientist.
Ah!
Go ahead and roll a d5, Griff. Just don't roll a 4. Alright, I'm just sending you a message on Discord, Raph.
Got it. 1.
That's my little stat block that I've been using for people. 1. Huh. Ironic, Griff. You'll be playing the Hunter, who's also known as J0-13.
Aha!
Your best friend that you abandoned. Alright, also on Discord, the little stat block I've been using.
Gotcha.
So if you guys want to... you guys could control 2 characters if you wanted.
I'll just do the 1 for right now. This is pretty complicated.
Okay. If you guys want to roll your initiative as well.
Do
Dude, just gotta figure that out again. That's just
Ah!
body and speed, isn't it?
I thought you said this was subdued. This is not subdued. This is the opposite of subdued.
Oh yeah, sorry, there's one bit of information I forgot to give you guys.
There we go.
That might explain the dice that you don't see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I knew Raph understood when I saw his die roll. I was like, wait a second.
Yep, I'm a long-necked sauropod.
And here, Hunter is entirely unprepared. Where is he?
Based on vengeance, he is the knight. Oh right, I'll give you guys.
Yeah, he's
control.
not even in there.
What do you mean he's not in there?
There's a wall right here.
There's a wall right. Hold on a sec. I'm giving you sight, and apparently they've changed player permissions. What that looks like now. It's bars and visible to editors, and there's
Whoa.
more options here than there was before.
Ah, there we go.
Rennie.
Yeah, so the outer hangar door didn't actually open up. There we go.
Right, you didn't have vision of those guys yet.
Alright.
Do you have, oh, no, gave Griffin
I can
control
see
of Rennie.
everything now.
No, you have the wrong person to control that guy. Alright, now you should have control of, Rennie, Raph.
All right.
Alright. No successes for Hunter. 1 success for Rennie, so Rennie can have anything he wants prepared. Alright. I know that the doors opened and they were there with guns ready, but I will allow the players to act first.
All right.
Let's see. Where the hell am I?
I don't know what the pseudopod stuff does, but I do need to ready a weapon, so I will go ahead and ready the assault rifle, and I will go ahead and take a guard stance this turn.
The pseudopod stuff. Oh, that's just like extra arms on demand.
Okay, so he's got a whole lot.
I am going to... Wait, which one is Arcloid?
In Montana, the big one here.
Oh, that one. Holy shit.
I have a giant gift.
Yeah, I'm going to step behind Hunter here and focus. This is above my pay grade.
All right, Ivantana will guard and use a trick stunt on Balha because he looks like he has a badge or he's some kind of authority figure just by the icon you gave him.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll that. Alright, resist with speed and mind and observation and questioning.
I think I will make a favored use of the trick stunt, so I'm going to re-roll that D8, that speed die.
Was that observation and questioning? So, okay.
Okay, I got 2 5s.
I also have a 5.
Yes. But I'm guarded, so I will put that green dot up.
Okay. I think
I can't see the other character.
think given a tie, the fact that they were ready for you
Yes.
is going to play in their favor. You can't see what?
I can't see the others, my crew.
They're behind you.
Okay, because there's like a black wall running up there. I'm a few pixels away from it, but it's about there.
Can you guys see a black wall between you and Yavanta?
I think I can see Avanta.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm gonna rejoin as player real quick to see if I can see what you guys are describing. Because to me, everything looks fine.
yeah, I see like a half room and then in a big invisible space. Like I'm in a big white void.
Well,
Uh,
sorry, my push to talk. My push to talk is acting weird again. To remind, since you might not have been paying as much attention because it wasn't your thing, they landed outside of a base on Nepha, which is an airless,
yeah.
voidless world. So that white void is basically just the gray, desolate space of
Oh,
Nepha.
yeah. I'm not describing it very well. Here, I can in the Discord I can show you what
Yeah,
I see.
that's basically what you should be looking at because you
Yeah,
guys
that's what I
are
thought.
you guys are approaching the landing bay entrance,
Yeah,
which the door is open. That's why you can see inside. But
that's what I see. Yeah.
yeah, Arcloid is describing something different.
Okay.
Yeah, like where the in that picture that you posted, Raph, where the angles of the room that um Ivantana is in are the acute angles. Those are the borders of the room I'm in. So I'm going to try to reload and see if I can't see through that area. Because it might just be the fact that he changed it after loading the map for me, and we all had different visions.
I didn't I didn't
Plus
change
my turn.
anything. Change anything. This is a map
Okay.
that I had drawn previously. That was visible before, so I don't know why there would be a problem now.
Well, let's see if this fixes it.
This is the one
Yes.
that informed me that vision blocking layers cannot be circles. They allow you to do it, but the Roll20 does not like it. It does some weird right angle shit.
Yeah, I'm still seeing a box room with just Ivana in it, so
Well, Yavanna is
I'm
the
not
only
going to
one
worry
in
about
the
it.
box room, but
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it.
oh, you know what? Hold on. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. You failed the trick stunt. Hunter and Rennie have acted. Everybody else is under my control. I keep forgetting that you can zoom in and out on notepads. Let's see. We got. Nope, those aren't you guys. We have Come On, who I actually believe we left on the ship. Yeah, Come On is on the ship, so I'm just gonna change him to GM layer. He's not there.
Can't go risking the pilot.
Vorlu is going to move forward and guard. And then we have Gansia. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry. One thing I didn't mark down that I got to bring back up again is the distance on charging strike. That's right, your fish jar friend loves to run into a fight.
Yeah, go in and headbutt him. No negative repercussions.
Okay. So let me roll. Wow. Okay. So first, the move. And then the charge. Alright, and... Oh shit, I think I messed up. Alright, brutalize attack.
Oh, damn.
Swinging the little appendage legs of the walking jar. Against the synth standing in the doorway. The synth is going to counter with a semi-auto carbine. And a hit for flat 2 damage. Let's see, so d6 2. Cancia soaks 1, leaving it hurt and reeling. Oh shit, my status handbook went away the moment I rejoined. Let's see, we're using orange for hurt and purple for reeling. Orange, purple. I believe that is everybody on the good guy side. So rise of the bad guys. These synths open fire. Cancia is the best target, considering that Cancia is reeling and in front of us.
Oh no, about to lose one immediately.
Alright. Cancia will dodge. Cancia is a dodge of 3d6. Cancia dodges. The second synth opens fire. Oh shit, wait a second. It should have a bonus d8 for the reeling. Still miss, okay. Alright, next one opens fire on Cancia as well. And Cancia will dodge. And Cancia dodges. The third one is going to open fire on Cancia. I don't think Cancia is dodging this one. Nope.
Nope.
Doesn't matter how many successes, because again, it's flat damage, bullet conservation. Just makes things easier for me. Cancia's going to try to soak. 2 damage. 3 damage, because she's hurt. Soaks none of it. Instantly goes hurt, reeling, afraid, and injured. Let's see, red for injured, yellow is always afraid.
So really, really bad off already.
Bala and Morlu are going to go focused. For now, end of the bad guys, rise of the good guys.
Alright, I'm going to go up to Cancia with my move of 4. I don't need all of it. And apply some bad medicine. I'm going to try to get rid of at least the hurt, if not the panicked as well.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so I'm going to remove panicked. Reduce, no, not reduce, what is it? Remove hurt. I can't remove reeling, but, actually, let's make this guy
Let's say
berserk so he's a
injured on
better
that
fighter.
table.
Injured is, oh yeah, he is injured, so, let's get rid of injured. And I think I have one more success to use, so let's make him enraged.
Okay. Let's see. Use the fist for enraged. That also sends you reeling, because that's a stunt.
Yes, and I'm no longer guarded, so I'll take care of that.
Oh, I already did.
No, that... Well,
I know, wrong one, purple. You came up with a weird color set. Again, my problem is that I've been using one color set for 6 years, and now I'm changing it, so I'm ingrained.
Why did Hunter not move? I thought, what is Hunter?
I'm in the back with a rifle, so I'm gonna be firing when mine happens.
Oh, you did take your turn, right?
I focused.
No, Hunter.
Yeah, last turn I did. This turn I haven't yet.
Okay. No, I was just making sure
This is
you
a
did
brand new
something
turn
last
right
time.
now. Yeah,
Alright.
last time I guarded and no one hit me, so now I'm going to go ahead and aim and fire at one of the robots.
I'm
They're
assuming
gonna
the
get a
middle one.
D8 bonus to protect themselves, but I'm gonna get a D8 to hit, so. 36 plus 1d8 for +2 critical. That is 5, 5, and a 6.
Okay.
And that probably activates critical as well, doesn't it?
Well, I rolled 2 1s, so...
I think I'm looking at 6 damage. Every 2 is an additional damage point with critical, right?
No, that's Iron Claw.
Ah, dang it. Okay,
This
well,
is just 1 for two having 2. So 1, 2, 3, 5 is what I'm looking at.
Oh, I had a quick question. This might be one for Raph,
Hello.
but I assume that the range on bad medicine or first aid is
It's close.
1 meter.
Yeah,
It's
1 meter.
close. Yes. So even if you're a giant and you have increased range, it's still close.
I suppose if you're a giant, you could do it at near, because
Okay,
it says when
because
you're a giant, all close ranges are near.
I don't think that bad medicine will work on sense though. So that's the only thing.
Giant spider arms.
So it soaks 2, reduces the damage down to 3. It's going to break its cybernetic body to reduce the damage down to 2. Oh shit, it's still afraid. Alright, it's gonna break its brain.
Oh, it should actually be 6 then, yeah. +2 damage to targets if you roll 2 successes or more.
Right. 1, 2,
there we
3
go.
successes plus 2 is 5. It's still 5
Don't the
damage.
successes get to add 2? It's not flat damage.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry, you didn't have the damage in there from your weapon. So I didn't... What?
Yeah, for +2 critical.
Oh, sorry. Critical itself is just +2 damage, so I'm reading your notes for your...
Right.
Okay, so...
Yeah,
so
it's
1, 2,
damage plus
3,
2.
5, so 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that can break everything.
Even at
It
its
won't
best
survive.
soak, it is...
Let's see. Soaks down to 5. Breaks 2 things. Brings it down to 3. So it is reeling, hurt, afraid, and injured.
Nice. Alright, and that brings my capacity from high to low.
Okay, that was Hunter. We still have Rennie over here.
Yeah. Well, see, Yvonne is reeling. So you're doing great. I believe. Don't let them break the line. And I will shout a encouraging word. So that would be will and tactics. So I fail. I will guard and end my turn, even though I have focus. I am a scientist.
All right.
Rennie
These are
doesn't have much in terms of combat, do they?
these guys are synths. Oh, that's a synth line, but behind it, what's behind it?
2 humans, it looks like.
Indeed.
Basically an officer and a guard, I think.
And they're focused.
I will. Now that there's a front line ahead of me, I'll also move up. I get 3 actions because I have focus.
Yep.
Okay. Humans I can deal with, but I don't have anything that can kill robots.
Well, Cancia is going to pull out a holdout shotgun. Oh, recover from reeling. Well, technically, the holdout shotgun was already there. It just had to, since it made a charging attack, it had to brutalize because it had nothing else. And it's going to shoot at the synth that Hunter just shot at. Hold on a sec. One quick thing to double check. Balha is going to break focus to try and rally that synth.
Stupid robot.
Can't let them in the facility!
Synth, don't copy that floppy.
You wouldn't steal a car! Alright, hold on a sec. Tactics, got that, and leadership. Okay. Alright. We remove reeling and we remove afraid. Which means that the synth can now counterattack Cantia. So we'll roll Cantia's first. And then the counterattack. Shotgun versus semi-auto carbine. Shotgun wins. Cantia blows away the synth for, let's see, damage plus 0, but the synth is hurt and injured. So already 2. Hashtag nearby comes to 4. 4 damage. The synth will try and soak. Yep, soaks 1. So back to reeling, hurt, afraid, and injured. Dying, sorry. Because it's already used up all of its breakable stuff. Laverlu, let's see, you are not great. Continue to guard, but also is going to shoot at the synth on the bottom with a holdout pistol. The synth is going to respond with a counterattack and hits Laverlu. I believe the damage was flat 2. Just double check. Yep, flat 2 damage. And you're soaking with 2d6.
Oof.
Which means plus 1 damage, so 3 damage. Oh wait, no, Laverlu had he was guarding, I specifically said that. Did not help, anyway. So 3 damage, Laverlu is now reeling. Orange is hurt. Hurt, afraid, and injured.
Oh, the doctor's got a lot of work to do.
I believe that is everybody, so as the end of good guys, rise of bad guys, the synth is going to fire again on Cantia, since it's the closest combatant. Actually, it's going to aim and fire. Cantia is going to reply with a shotgun.
Alright, point blank shotgun.
Simultaneous hit. We'll do the attack against Cantia first, because that is a flat damage, and it's easier to calculate. Alright, takes 2 damage. So Cantia is now again reeling, which was orange? No, purple. Reeling, hurt, and afraid.
Well, he's berserk. Or not berserk. He's enraged, so the afraid just gets canceled out, and he
Alright.
loses enraged.
Alrighty. Let's see. The damage against the synth. Soaks 1. Damage 0. 1 success. 1 nearby, so 3. Down to 2. So reeling, hurt, and afraid. It's going to break his body to not be afraid.
Sparks are everywhere.
It takes off its training chassis.
Alright. And the one on the bottom is going to open fire on Laverlu. of course, aiming.
He might die.
Have you tried not dying?
Says the doctor.
I'm a scientist.
Still a 5 in there, so...
Did not
Nope.
dodge. But it's flat damage. There's the benefit there. But it is 2 plus hurt and injured, so 4 damage to soak. Oh, wait, I almost forgot Liverloo is guarding. Ah, he dodged it. He's good. Bala is going to focus again, as is Morlu. So that is the end of bad guys, rise of good guys.
Okay,
All
what's
right.
reeling again?
Purple.
Purple. I will try again to rally Yavanta.
Thank you.
What are you doing? I thought you said you knew how to fight. 1 success. I'll remove your reeling. My other action is to guard.
All right. Well, then, firing on the reeling synth up here, and then for my second action, doing bad medicine on El Verlu.
Alright, well, breaking focus, Balha is going to rally the first synth.
I'll wait for that.
Look out, you stupid robot.
Hold the goddamn line. Alright, gonna remove reeling.
All right. And I assume because I'm attacking, my shield does not enter into it because it's an attack and not a defense. So here we go. I'm going to get...
Yeah, you're gonna get countered.
Maybe not.
I mean, you're still gonna get countered, and it just doesn't mean he's not
Wait,
gonna hit
I'm a
you.
little confused. It's our turn. Did he rally the robot and give it focus?
No, Balha had focus. He used his focus to rally the robot to remove its reeling, so now that it can counter.
It's counterattacking with its gun. Okay.
Yeah. It has a gun with a threat range of medium.
Yep. It's almost like they're line holders.
Unfortunately, this is about to happen. It can't roll over. So, let's see. You had 3 successes showing. So, 3 damage plus Scorch. That applies.
Yep, that's...
So 5 damage. It's hurt, so 6 damage.
Yeah, I think you just torched the bot.
It soaks
no!
2. It brings it
It's
down
only
to
dying.
4. It is, let's see, has this one broken anything? Yeah, it broke its body, so it's going to break its mind to just be injured. Reeling, hurt, afraid, and injured.
Okay. Robots are tough. That's why you put them in the front line.
Oh, yeah.
And now the bad medicine on El Verlu. 4
1, 2,
successes.
3, 4.
So removing hurt, afraid, and injured. Can't remove reeling with this. Is El Verlu a combatant? Like, would he be better served with enraged or not?
He's not. I mean, depends on what you want to do, right?
Just give him enraged. We're breaking the line, dude.